Alright, chapter 14, done with. Incomparable leadership skills. In this chapter, went over saying that leadership is the force that makes it all come together. Leadership is what builds great businesses, not products, not services, leadership. People flock to visionaries. People are able to communicate their vision in a conveying fashion that gets people to take action from what they are saying. Author talks about JFK and that he told the nation in May 1961 that we were going to put a man on the moon within the decade. Now, JFK was killed less than 3 years later, but his vision, his story about we want a man on the moon came to fruition within that decade, 1969. All great leaders have been master storytellers who were able to communicate the vision in such a vivid way that others saw it too. Jesus Christ, Buddha, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Muhammad, all perfect examples of that. Leadership skills you need to develop for the quadrant B are very different from the management skills you more often required for E and S. Yep. I begin to realize that a network marketing business is based on the leaders pulling people up, with a traditional corporate or government business is based on promoting only a few, keeping the masses of employees constant with a steady paycheck. Network marketing tends to develop the type of leader who influences others by being a great teacher, teaching others to fulfill their live stream by teaching others to go to their dreams. He then talks about the 4 elements of leadership based off of his military school education, focusing on the mental, the spiritual, the physical, and emotional. If one of these or a chunk of it is not in line, if none of those 4 are in line, then you're going to certainly have some issues when faced with some challenges for sure. And
I still don't know what time it is. More.
oh. But yes, the author credits his being successful as an entrepreneur to the makeup of leadership qualities, emotional, physical, and spiritual abilities, and mental. For him being successful in Vietnam and then also being an entrepreneur. You are going to create the best team possible once that understands what you expect and what you will and will not tolerate. That's how the chapter ends. And I wrote this quote earlier today from my London Real Life Accelerator live call that one of the leaders, I guess you could say, one of the leaders of the course, it's not what you preach, it's what you tolerate.